Hello, and welcome to another 3-minute devotional. I was assigned the word love from our list of fruit of the Spirit. And of course, this love that's talked about in the verse is known as agape love. When I looked it up, I kind of got distracted by this idea that was also in the explanation of love feasts, which was something the early church did. They came together and they all brought food and they spent time together. They told stories about what God was doing in their lives, and they sang songs together. It was this beautiful place of connecting, attaching to other believers, and sharing the best of what we had with each other. And now, as a counselor, where I learn about attachment and I work with families to build healthy family bonds, there are some key things that I know come from this shared table, right? It's at this shared table that we learn to share joy with each other. We learn to appreciate things together. We learn to tell stories together where the other person finishes the sentence, because it's one thing and another, and it is us identifying who we are, remembering who we are as we tell these synchronized stories. It is bonding with each other and being able to read other people's emotions. It is learning to regulate our own emotions for the sake of the group. And it is learning to find our values in suffering. And right now, isn't that a powerful thing that we're doing? We don't get to have space for these love feasts. And for some of us, we're really hurting because we're lonely, and that connection is so important. And it is, because it's how God made us, and it's how He made us to learn. But He is also there telling us, hey, can you spend some time with me? What would a love feast with me look like? Maybe you could spend some time having a meal with Jesus, inviting Him to be with you. Or maybe you just have so much time with your family that you're needing to practice some of these big maturity skills that happen when you're living in a confined space. Like, how do I regulate my emotions? How do I find the positive value in what we're suffering? How do we share joy and appreciation? How do I come back to center from feeling big negative emotions? All of these things are vitally important, and in the end, they are love. They are securely attached love, and they are the most powerful way that we learn. We could give you all of these devotions and speak to you, and none of it will impact your heart, go to the core of who you are, the way that it will for you to be in relationship with someone else and build these healthy love bonds. So I wish for all of you, I pray for all of you, that God will meet you in this time, that if you're lonely, you will have a love feast with God. And if your family is around, you will learn to have a love feast with whoever they are, and that it'll be a time of bonding and building for your family. Thank you, and have a great week.